Hollywood was never something I strived for, just being able to survive another day to prove to those that denied me a childhood and happiness how wrong they were was my goal in life. When the day arose that I was given the choice to globalize a film I had worked on for so long, I did not know just how strong my decision would sway my life from then on. Soon after, job offers to work alongside with the biggest names in the film industry came along. The money to advance further and further drove me to a point where I had lost my original purpose for doing such things. I had all the money I could possibly ask for, but no one to share it alongside me. I knew that day I met Lee I would give anything for her. She filled the emptiness that I felt inside me from all my past mistakes and wrongdoings. "You're a humble man, Marshall," I heard Amber say. I smiled and looked back at Lee, who was staring vacantly out the window. She slowly turned her head away from the outside and locked eyes with me in the mirror. She brought her tiny hand out and waved at me cutely, accompanied by a giggling smile. Once again, I noticed her attempting to mouth a letter or word, but unfortunately to no avail. Her face darkened once more as she released a quiet sigh and slumped back on her seat. I was focusing on what she was doing so intently that I almost missed the turn that led to my house. I pushed in the code on my gate and slowly pulled up to the garage. Toby awoke from his power nap and took a hold of all 3 boxes with one scoop from his powerful arms. Amber swung the diaper bag over her shoulder as I gently brought Lee up to my chest, giving her full view of what was now her home. I quickly turned off the electronic lock on my door and stepped inside with Amber and Toby close behind. Lee was gazing all around at the new environment she was in. Surely she took notice of the obvious difference in size compared to that room she lived in for most of her life. Suddenly, she turned to look at me. I wondered if something was wrong. Before another thought could fly into my head, Lee released a giggle and wrapped her arms tightly around my neck. "This is your home now, Lee." I softly spoke to her. It wasn't that I thought she didn't know, but I needed to say it nonetheless. To think, everything that we had experienced throughout this entire chaotic process, all for this moment, I myself couldn't really believe it. I pulled my little girl closer. "This is your home."